Okay, so let's just take a look here. Yeah. See if we caught anything. Oh wow. Oh wow, look at that. You can make it out. You can make out the eyes, the nose. You can even see the hair up in here. Wow, that is amazing. Oh, there's the mouth. There's the mouth. And hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Philip Page. Look, if you've seen the thumbnail, you've clicked on this, you know what this video is going to be about. Okay, so we're going to get into that in one moment. But before we do, I want to give a shout out to Kelly, one of the viewers of the channel who sent me this over the holiday season. Kelly is an artist and has sent me several paintings over the years. And on the back has written, painted by me, just for you. So Kelly, I want to give you a shout out. Thank you so much. Your artwork is fantastic and I really do appreciate it. So thank you so much. Okay, so on to the video. Now, about a week ago, I turned on YouTube and surprise, surprise, video created by a certain content creator, paranormal content creator, probably one of the best known on YouTube, who has claimed to do water ITC and has a almost photo perfect image of Princess Diana that has come through. Here's a little bit of that video.
I couldn't believe it when I looked at my phone and saw this image in stunning detail and clarity. It's not perfect. You do see her left eye is distorted from the water, but look at the right eye. Her right eye. Look at the hair. Look at the lips and the nose. This is remarkable.
Now, do I believe in water ITC? I believe that there is a possibility it can work, yes, because what we are doing is we are creating enough noise in the water that perhaps spirit can take the molecules that make up the water and in a millisecond create an image that we can pull from to show a face or a body or whatever it may be. And usually what will happen is the image will have a lot of distortion to it. Here are some examples of some actual ITC or water ITC images that were done by me a little while ago.
I still can't believe and am almost ashamed that I completely forgot about Archangel Azrael. If you would like more information on the Archangels in another video, put it in the comments below. Overall, I think the ITC went well. I know there are many people out there who will say this is pareidolia, that I'm just seeing what I want to see, and maybe in some cases that is the case. However, there are some images that are undeniable.
Now, this creator has claimed that these are some of the best water ITC images that have come around. And when I looked at these images, I immediately thought, well, okay, this isn't real ITC. Now, this particular creator I have debunked before, and I believe that this particular creator is using some very old school techniques in a new way. Now, I don't know if you guys know or not, but back in the day, we're talking like back in the mid-1800s, spirit photography was huge, and what they would do is they would photograph their main subject, let's say me, and then they would photograph their ghost image in front of a black background, and they would merge the two images together in a superimposition. And it would create a somewhat ghostly image. Whenever you film someone against a black background, it creates a see-through image. And I think this creator has done something similar. Why do I think that? Well, because we know that this creator is doing a lot of work with AI imagery right now. And the funny thing about AI imagery is that if you put in someone, let's say like Princess Diana, it will bring up a likeness, but it won't exactly be perfect, which is exactly what you would want if you were trying to fake a water ITC image. Now, the other thing why I think this image is a fabrication is because this creator has a background in photography. As a matter of fact, he has a separate YouTube channel on photography and electronics in general. So he's tech savvy, he's photo savvy, he knows how to work with images, and if he knows how to work with images, then he more than likely has software, photo editing software, to manipulate photos. And now I know some of you are going to say, well, I've seen the video that you're talking about, but he shows going through his phone that the image is right there. So what I am going to do is I'm going to recreate the photo. I'm going to show how I think he did it, how he put it onto his phone to make you think that he took the picture right then and there, and why I just don't believe this content creator anymore. I believe when he started that he had really good intentions, that he was real, that he was authentic, and I think now he's kind of gone by the wayside and is no longer doing authentic or real paranormal investigations or research. And as far as his claims as any of this being scientifically proven, I think that's bunk altogether. I've made videos explaining why I think that, how I feel that he has not gone through the scientific method to actually prove these images, and frankly, if this was actually scientifically proven, there'd be a huge breakthrough that we would see in scientific literature, and it's just not there. So I'm going to get onto the video and I'm going to show you how I think he did it. All right, here we go. Okay, so the first thing that I had to do was take a picture of water inside of a silver bowl, which I did happen to have. After that, I went into Starry AI, which is an AI image generator, and I just put in general information about Princess Diana, what type of photo, what kind of image I wanted, if I wanted it black and white, or if I wanted to find detail. I put all the information in, and it came out with an image of Princess Diana that I thought would work for my purposes. After that, I opened up Adobe Photoshop and I input both photos into the program. So the water as my background and then Princess Diana as the image that I was going to be manipulating. And from there, it was just a matter of removing the background from Princess Diana and altering the image as we went. I repositioned her within the frame because I wanted her head to be able to follow the roundness of the bottom of the bowl, because it would just blend better and it'd have a better appearance overall. From there, I just adjusted the opacity of the image. That way she would be somewhat see-through. This would help with my blending later on to have it move and look as if it was part of the water. From here, I just went around and I started to feather the edges, and I started to what's called smudge the photo. And what that does is it allows me to stretch and manipulate the picture, kind of giving it a little bit of a wavy look to the image of the bowl to make it look like there's some water movement. And then from there, I just started to warp the image. Again, we're trying to create as much of a distortion as we can to make it look like it is water. And so being able to have it blend in a little bit better with the bottom of the bowl, as well as the natural water ripples that are occurring in the photo, being able to warp the image will allow me to do that. And again, all of this is inside Adobe Photoshop. It's not that hard to do. And we're just going to adjust the opacity a little bit more, make it a little more faint. I think that was the issue that I had with his original image, was that the photo was just a little too perfect. Well, I should say the image of her was just a little too perfect within the water. I have never seen water ITC look like that. And it looked like a photo to me. So what I'm doing here is I'm just playing around a little bit. I'm going to remove the eyes because the pupils can sometimes ruin the image that you're going for. Obviously, I did not stick with this. I put the pupils back, but it was something that I was playing around with just to see how it would work. I didn't like the way it made her look in the overall image, but the rest of the blending in the photo, I pretty much kept it. Now we're just going to resize it a little bit, make it fit a little bit better into the frame. Now, I didn't want to have a repeat of what he had in his photo. Remember, the hair in
the back of her head in his image. It just looked too perfect. So what I wanted to do here is not have that same issue. So I highlighted that part of her hair, and I'm just starting to manipulate it, adding waves to it, blending the images, softening the images, just trying to not make it look so photo perfect. The biggest part of this project is just trying to get the contrast correct in between the photo of her and the natural silver reflections that are happening in the water and in the bowl. That's why black and white photos work better for this, because the silver of the bowl just adds to that black and white contrast look. And so that was the most difficult part of all of this. And then here we go. Here's the overall final image. Again, the pupil's been put back in, and it just blends in fairly well. For some more fun, here's me, if you can spot my open mouth and my sunglasses. So it just goes to prove that any photo can be done with this. In regards to putting it on my phone, all I had to do was just connect my phone to my computer via a USB cable and simply import the photo into the phone, and then just show it to you as if I just took the picture. It's that simple. And this is exactly what I think he did.
All right, guys, so once again, I just want to make sure that I'm hitting home that this is simply my opinion. I'm not saying this is what he did. I was not there when he created the video. This is simply my opinion. So I don't mean to offend anyone who's watching this. I have my doubts about this particular video and the direction that this creator is going into. I welcome your thoughts. I welcome your opinions. Go ahead and put them down in the comment section below. And guys, I will just see you next time. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.